Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Ready to get this morning show started? I am. I don't know where Jenny is. Oh, there she is. We are live. We are live. So is that still Instagram and that's still TikTok?
Yep.
Okay. What's up, Nick? Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
What's up, guys?
Welcome, welcome. What's up, Josh? I got a cat hair in my microphone.
Cat's never even
There's
been
never
here.
been a cat here. Here, I gotta pull focus. Look at the camera.
Good morning, everybody on Instagram.
I'm sure you'll let us know, but we lowered the bit rate for the stream, so hopefully it shouldn't chop as much as normal.
Yes.
The CPU is doing a lot better. CPU likes that it's a lower bit rate.
Yeah, so hopefully we have less freezing and skipping and all that sort of stuff.
What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome.
Yay, morning show.
How's the music volume for those of you on Twitch?
Do you hear it at all?
Vibing to the song this
Vibing
morning.
to the song.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, that means you can hear it, I guess.
Yeah. I'm excited. We've been working so hard to try to get music for. I won't say because I want to say that in the show. We haven't started officially yet. Good morning from a positive old dude. Hello.
I
Thank
like
you.
that. I like that you're positive.
It's a bit high. Yeah, we'll see. Once we get the show going, we can figure it out.
Good evening from Australia.
Good evening from Australia, indeed.
For everybody in Australia, it's just the evening show with Jennie and Davis.
Oh, man. Yeah, well, I mean, it's... Well, let me see what the internet's doing. There's only so much we can do. No, internet's good. Actually, it's not.
Is it?
Internet's really slow right now.
Jeez Louise. What do we even pay commercial Wi-Fi prices for?
Dude, commercial internet is really expensive. Well, we've got plenty
It's
of
so
upload speed.
expensive.
It's just download speed, which isn't
It's
the
like
problem.
all fees, too. So many fees.
Yeah. Well,
Hi from Wisconsin. Oh, we froze on Instagram.
oh,
Oh, Amy, she just joined the stud stack.
oh, nice. Welcome. Is Instagram back or is it still?
No, it's still buffering. Wait, is Instagram back now?
You guys can see song titles up in the corner.
Oh, no, Instagram's like really zoomed.
That's what really took us the longest time, was getting the song titles figured out. I could get the music, but it was trying to get the... Oh. But,
Hi from Wisconsin,
is
Amy.
it back again? Are we back? Okay,
Yeah, it was really zoomed in.
cool. All right, well, let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Yes.
Welcome to the morning show with Jennie and Davis. We are super happy to be here. Oh, did we just get a sub? Did it just go bing? What did I just miss?
I don't see anything yet. I also didn't hear a bong.
Okay, well, I hope we didn't miss a sub. It says 0 for subs. So anyway, welcome. Hello, everybody. This is the morning show with Jennie and Davis, a fun and positive way to take your day by storm.
Yes.
I know you wanted to say that this morning. I'm sorry for stealing your thunder.
Welcome to the morning show with Jennie and Davis. It is a positive way to take your day.
Fun and positive way.
It is a fun and positive way to take your day by storm.
It is a fun and passive-aggressive way to take your day by storm. Oh my gosh. Hello and welcome. This is the show where we just try to spend a little time together in the morning, start the day off on the right foot. Hopefully you learn something. Hopefully you laugh at us.
Yes.
And
mostly with us, but that's fine if you laugh at us. I don't really care.
either way, as long as you start your day off on the right foot, that's what we're here for. So, man, I just want to say thank you to all the people that watch the show and join us every single morning.
Yes.
It's so much fun. Oh my gosh. We just love doing this show. It's so much fun.
Yes.
After
we hit like end and we like close out of all the lives, we're always like, that was so much fun. That was so fun.
This is the first like thing for content that we've ever done that like we feel better after we're done with it.
Yes.
Like filming a YouTube video wipes us out. Doing a podcast that used to just make us so tired, but like this show energizes us and gets us ready for the day. So
it's like we get off on the right foot. It's like we start.
It's like the show does what it's supposed to do.
It's like we take our day by storm or something.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're just so thankful for all of you and all of you that sub to the show. We're trying to give you live music here on Twitch.
Yay.
So the song title's up in the top corner. You can also find the playlist if you hit command playlist. So it's an exclamation point and then the word playlist in the chat if you're on Twitch. Twitch is the best place to watch the morning show.
Yes. If you're coming from Instagram or TikTok, we've got music and everything going on over on Twitch, and you can see the chat and you can do all sorts of stuff. TikTok, I know we can't even get both of us in the frame on TikTok because it doesn't zoom. So if you're on TikTok, you're already social media inclined. You know what you're doing. Just download the Twitch app and enjoy it even more. Ugh, we're buffering.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. There's only so much we can do. My Twitch is fine. Y'all hit refresh.
Somebody on Instagram says, Davis's shirt is screaming so loudly that it would wake me immediately anyways.
Well, good morning. I love this shirt. This is my favorite. Of all the new Kramer shirts I got, this is my favorite one.
Of all the Cosmo Kramer shirts, that's your favorite.
Giddy up.
Giddy up.
Is AOL. My internet's fine, y'all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, did it go back up? Is it normal now?
Yeah, our stream is totally fine. So y'all hit refresh. That's your problem, not mine. Well, let's start off. Oh, I'm on the wrong. So I've consolidated the morning show checklist down to a 2-sided sticky note instead of that giant piece of paper. So, did we do everything? Lights, cameras, mixers, Streamlabs, phones, tabs for Facebook. Didn't do that. Oh well. Use the bathroom, get coffee, go live, hit record. I have done all those things.
Good. Excellent.
Next. Oh, yes. We have new emotes.
Yes.
So one of you found them. So I have a picture of my face, and then there's a picture of Jennie giving a disapproving look. I don't know how to tell. You guys tell people how to type them in. But, yeah, it's kind of funny.
We wanted our faces to reflect.
Good morning from Chicago. Good morning to Chicago. Hello, and welcome to the morning show with Jennie and Davis. Let's start off things with a book question.
Alrighty.
Got this book at Target.
I like the last 2 questions. I hope this one's as good as the last 2 questions.
For context, because there might be new people here, we want to let you know that we got this book at Target. 3,000 questions about us. Where's the pen? Oh, here it is.
Do we not?
I always lose the pen.
And this isn't even that big of a desk.
I need to put it on a string and then tie it to the book.
That's a little overkill.
I doubt it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So, book question for today. First order of business.
Mm-hmm.
What is your most treasured possession? Happy Friday to everybody. What is your most treasured possession, Jennie?
Oh my, what? Oh, this is hard.
Physical possessions. What is your most treasured possession? Oh, great. Everybody found the emote with my face.
Yep. Oh, someone had a Bob Ross.
Bob
emote.
Ross.
That's great. Most prized possession. Oh, my goodness. See, that's hard because I think, I don't know. I try not to put too much stock in, like, things because they can be gone super quickly. So when I say prized possession, it's
we're not thing people. We're people.
Right. So when I'm like, oh, what's my most prized thing? I'm like, I try to treat things like they could just disappear.
Yeah, but that being said, I do get like really personal about my stuff.
Yeah.
Like to both of us, like our stuff is very personal. I don't like people touching
like,
my
don't
stuff.
touch my stuff.
Right. I just stuff is personal to me. Like I remember your brother, like stuff is not personal to him. Like anything in the world to him is available to be used by anybody.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, man, you can use it. We can use it. We all can use it.
I remember one day he was just like,
great,
he was like playing with my computer chair, and I like snapped at him for playing with it. I was like, you gonna buy me a new chair? And I was just like, oh, I feel bad now. Like he was just having some fun, and I just had to rain on his parade because I'm weirdly personal about my stuff. I don't know. I'm not. I would be the type of dad to get like really angry if somebody touched my tools.
Yeah.
Or like didn't put something back where it belonged. But most treasured possession.
Which is sad because you should be the opposite because that's what's going to make people want to come into the shop with you.
I don't know. I have a Game Boy that I really like.
Yeah.
I would be really sad if I lost my Game Boy from my childhood. Yeah, there's a lot of nostalgia there. I've been buying games for it. I've been like soldering new batteries into the old game cartridges so that they can continue to work. So,
nerd alert.
I don't know, but I wouldn't call that a treasured possession. It's just something from my childhood that I still have and still use.
Yeah, that you care a lot about. Somebody said, Bruce, maybe?
Nah.
Do you possess a pet?
Yeah.
No, I do like Bruce. But again, I've had to I love Bruce, but I've also had to process, Bruce won't be here forever.
Right.
Bruce is going to leave us someday. I did try to make him promise that he would stay with me forever. I said, Bruce, sit. And I said, shake. And I said, promise me that you will never leave me. And he shook on it. We shook on it. There's a deal. So he promised that he was never going to leave me. I don't think he'll be able to keep that promise, though. One of my prized possessions is... See, I feel like a lot of people say, oh, I kept my wedding dress for forever. I'm like, I gave my wedding dress away, literally to Goodwill because I didn't have room to store it.
Oh, my gosh.
I just don't have room for it. But my dad gave me a really cool necklace when I graduated college. He had it made, and it was a really cool scene from northern Wisconsin, which is where we go and deer hunting. That's where I grew up, deer hunting and fishing and all sorts of stuff. And he even had sand from the forest area where we go, pounded into the metal on part of the necklace. And I think that's so cool. And I mean, obviously I'll have it for forever and ever and ever. So
yeah, I would say that's a treasured possession.
Yeah, that's definitely a treasured possession for me. Speaking of all the people who are here from Wisconsin, we've got a lot of people from Wisconsin here today.
That's interesting. It's so funny how random pockets of people all show up. Wasn't there 3 or 4 people from Missouri the other day?
Yeah.
And then people that live next to Dolly Parton.
Yes.
It's just crazy to see people just come out of the woodwork, so to speak.
That was punny.
Guys, if it's buffering, that's your internet. So you can either lower the quality for the stream, hit refresh, or do a couple other things. Man, I'm kind of regretting making this emote now of my silly face.
I'm not. I love it.
Have we found the Jenny one yet? I forget what I called that one.
Disapproving face. It looks something like this.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's...
I make that face pretty often.
I don't remember how to make that one.
What's your... How do you do yours?
I don't remember.
Oh my goodness.
I don't... Gasp. It's Davis 40 gasp. No, okay. or Jenny 40 gasp. I don't know. I don't know how Twitch works.
We know just enough.
I did install the standard Twitch emote packages. With the cat jam and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. Twitch is a weird place. I'm still learning it. Yeah, I think I don't know. It might be called Jenny Mad or something. Yeah, just do that without the exclamation points and then capitalize the first letter and it should be fine.
Just Jenny Mad?
I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway, welcome.
A hand plane from my grandfather that was passed down to my dad that was passed down to me. That's cool.
Oh my gosh, that's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, treasure possessions are pretty special. They're pretty rare. I think most of us are pretty good at not being too overly materialistic. I don't know, at least our followers, because we are very not materialistic. If anybody's materialistic, you're not going to sit there and watch our videos. because it's about the story, it's about what we're trying to do, and like naturally that attracts people that are not materialistic. So
yeah, it's not really about like the big shiny new tools. I mean, we'll make videos about those when we get them, but
anyway. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy you're here. We have music now, so that'll be fun. We get a lot of copyright strikes on Twitch, but that's okay. You guys are worth it. The way y'all showed up this week with subs, that was pretty cool.
Yes. Thank you so much for all the subs this week. That means the world to us. We really appreciate that. You guys showed up in like a big way over the last few days. So thank you.
We'd love it if you guys would take a screenshot and share that on social media. Get some other people to watch. That'd be super fun to just have all of our friends here. And
take a screenshot of the chat with Davis's face going, oh.
Or maybe not.
That'll really get people over here.
I should just post that picture in the Instagram feed. Just
no context.
Just transparent background, just my face.
Yes.
That would be funny.
That'd be great.
Well, we've done our book question.
Yes.
What's in your mug, Jenny?
Today I was too slow at home, so I didn't have time to make coffee. So I just made coffee here.
What kind of coffee did you make here?
Vanilla Keurig coffee.
Vanilla Keurig. What is that? What did I have? Is that what I have?
That's what you have.
Vanilla. We both got vanilla.
Yeah, I made us both vanilla.
Why did you choose vanilla?
Because we have the most vanilla left out of all of them.
That's the second box of vanilla.
Well,
so we actually have less. Okay. We actually have less vanilla. I knew you were doing that. I knew you were taking vanilla, but that was the second box of vanilla.
Vanilla's my favorite.
So it looks like there's more because the other two boxes are emptier, but that's our second box of vanilla coffee.
I was primed by seeing 2 empty boxes and a full vanilla one, and therefore I thought we must have more vanilla.
Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, for the record.
With oat milk.
With oat? Gross. Why?
Because I don't want regular milk. It's good. I will say I like almond milk better. Vanilla almond milk, way better. But oat milk's not bad either. I was just giving it a shot. I wanted to try something different, and then I don't want to waste the rest of the carton of oat milk.
Hey, Johnny, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you being here. Welcome, Instagram and TikTok alike. This is the morning show with Jennie and Davis. We have live music over on Twitch, so if you're interested in that, hop on over to Twitch. Follow us. You can just search for Jennie and Davis, watch the stream, and you can get live music. That's the best viewing experience. There's also a bunch of stuff going on here. There's a chat, there's ads, there's a title, there's music, there's all sorts of cool, fun stuff over on Twitch that you're not going to get on Instagram or Twitch.
TikTok.
Or TikTok. Sorry. Come to Twitch. We'd love to have you. Jamaican Me Crazy coffee. Oh, that's funny. That sounds good. Man, we need to... y'all said y'all were going to mail us some coffee.
We got to try different types of coffee.
Yeah.
We'll make it a segment.
We'll make it we should make it a segment. That would be really cool. But what's in your heart's mug? We've talked about what's in your mug, but what's in your heart's mug? Where are you at emotionally today? I'm in a good mood.
Yeah, I'm in a fantastic mood. Yesterday, I was very tired.
We're dogging it.
Oh, my gosh. Yesterday was just so tiring and so long, and oh, my gosh. But we got a lot of good stuff done regardless. But today, I feel so much better. I feel great. I got some sleep. I wish I would have had time to go to the gym this morning. I feel like that would have made me feel a little bit better, but that's okay. I'm ready to go today.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm just feeling good. I'm excited. Have we been posting on YouTube? Yeah, we have. Kind of hit or miss. Again, Twitch is the best place to watch the morning show because sometimes it makes it to YouTube, sometimes it doesn't. I don't think we're able to do it now to YouTube because we got the music. So we'll have to upload it later. And then we've been trying to get a podcast out. Just reading the chat. I can't do 2 things at once. I can't read the chat and I can't carry a conversation. But yes, we've been trying to put out a podcast every day. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it doesn't. Just a lot. So
yeah, it is a lot.
Yeah. But yeah, we're excited. It's gonna be a good day. We've got a fun weekend planned. It is Mother's Day. Is everybody just a quick reminder?
Well, not today, but
this
in
Sunday
2 days.
It's Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. So
tell your moms you love them.
I don't know. Most of our audience is males, and I'm sure most of you forgot, like I did. So
reminder: it is Mother's Day.
Friendly reminder: Mother's
on
Day
Sunday
for your mothering spouse and or mothering mother or mothering daughters,
mother, grandmother, whoever. Tell them Happy Mother's Day. Do not forget.
Yep. So, Red Man, thank you. Man, look at this. He's trying to get people to sub with Prime.
Aww.
Oh, so if you're on
Thanks,
Twitch
Redman.
and you've got Amazon Prime, you can give me some of Jeff Bezos's money, and we would be eternally grateful. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can hook that up to your Twitch, and you can subscribe to the show.
Yep.
Subscriptions are free on YouTube. They're not on Twitch, but you get one free subscription a month if you've got Amazon Prime. So you can link your Prime to your Twitch, and
you can sub, and it costs you nothing.
It costs you nothing, and it gives us a little bit of money. So if you've been enjoying the show, you want to buy us a cup of coffee, that's a great way to do it. Give us your Twitch Prime sub, and
we would be eternally grateful.
we would be eternally
The song, yes.
grateful. Thank y'all. Yeah. So what's next, Jenny?
What are we doing? Okay, we did What's in Your Mug.
While we're listening to this absolute bop of a
Yes,
song.
this is a great song.
Daily Affirmations. That's the next thing.
Next.
And now we're right on schedule. We were behind schedule, and now we're ahead of schedule. So we have to take some time doing the daily affirmations. So daily affirmations are something that we stole from rich and famous and successful people.
Yes. Mine go.
What?
For a second, I thought I'd lost my Post-it with it, but I found it.
So here we go. These are things that we want to be. And we have written them down as if we are already those things. So we try to prime ourselves in the morning. It's a game we're playing. We're trying to trick ourselves into being better people.
Yes.
So that what you do is you write out a list of things that you want to be, and you read them to yourself every morning, and hopefully it makes it through your thick, stubborn skull.
Like one of mine says, I am organized. I am nowhere near organized right now. I am the least organized, most scatterbrained person I've ever met in my life. But I am determined to be organized, so it's one of my affirmations.
So we're going to read our lists. Ideally, you do this kind of slowly. Take 5-10 minutes. Meditate on each one for a little bit. But chat, you can share yours if you'd like. You can make your own list. You can straight up steal ours if you like ours. We stole these from other people, so by all means. So here we go. My list, I'll go first. I'm a pilot. I'm a maker. I'm a businessman. I am made in the image of God. I am able to do incredible things. I'm a man of discipline. I am a good operator of my body. I am good to my brain. I'm building a multi-million-dollar business. I am on temporary assignment to do today's work. I will get out of my own way. I will love every person I talk with today. I love you. And I will give to others from a full heart. That's my list. So I've never asked you this. Do you think I'm missing anything? Is there anything that you, my spouse, my best friend, is there anything that you think I should add to this list?
I am great at doing the dishes. I am a professional vacuumer.
This is why I've never asked this question.
I am the world's best, most efficient mopper.
Are you quite finished?
No, I am fantastic at taking the trash out every single week without forgetting. You're regretting asking me this.
Very much.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Is it my turn?
How long do the positive affirmations take to take effect? They take a little bit. Like, it takes a few days before you finally, like, realize, like, oh, man, I say this every day. Like, do I actually mean it? Do I believe it? Like, could I actually be this kind of person? It does take a little bit of time. But once you do it, you realize that you've adopted the identity of an organized person or a disciplined person. And it's like, oh, shoot, I say this to myself every morning. Like, your brain won't let you get away with lying to yourself every single day consciously. We can lie to ourselves unconsciously every day, but it's really hard when you say it, like, out loud. So anyway, go for it, Jenny.
Alrighty. My list is, I am intelligent. I fight for what I want. I am relentless. I am strong. I am creative. I respect people. I respect myself. I can learn. I am logical. I am fair. I am a fantastic business owner. I'm a great saleswoman. I am covered by grace. I am loved. And I am organized.
Nice. I like how you've been tweaking your list a little bit.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Like, you got to tweak these a little bit to where they, like, resonate deeply with you. And sometimes they can be kind of a mouthful to say. So
I was going to ask you if I was missing anything, but I don't.
You don't want me to answer
I don't
that
think
question.
I want to ask you that.
Not after what you just did to me. All right. Sweet. So those are daily affirmations. They're a lot of fun. That only took 3 minutes, and I was hoping for it to take 10. So we got to fill the time. What can we do with 7 minutes, chat?
We can post 7 minutes worth of Davis's face emote.
Oh my gosh. I'm so upset y'all found that so fast. How do I get the normal one? Does this work? it's working hard.
Josh, welcome everybody to Passive Aggressive Friday. That's what we said. It's a fun and passive aggressive way to take your day by storm.
Absolutely. Yeah, for some reason Jenny's isn't uploaded. Maybe hers got denied. I don't know. Jenny got denied. So.
Maybe they were like, wow, that is just such a good emote. We can't make everybody else on Twitch feel bad because theirs isn't that cool.
Dude, emotes are like a really big deal on Twitch, and I didn't realize that until recently. But like, it's this whole subculture thing. Like, it's nuts. Like, you can actually pay people. Like, you can actually make money on the internet, probably a decent living, just by designing emotes for other people. That stupid little picture of my face that I cropped out yesterday took me like 5 minutes. But just knowing how to do that and making those things for Twitch streamers, like,
there's so many ways to make money.
You could charge like $500 for you could charge $500 for a pack of emotes, and then next time a streamer gets like up to the next level where they can add more emotes, like that's $500 right there that you could make. It's absolutely insane.
Somebody please just go make emotes for like a channel and go make money.
That's crazy. That's nuts. So, oh my gosh, somebody Josh just spammed my
yes.
Oh, from Persnickety Crasson. Yeah, I think it's because it was too long. I think that's the chatbot deletes messages that are just like book length.
Too many emotes.
So thank you for copying and pasting.
I think
Josh.
You sent it a little too hard.
Yeah, people pay like $20-$25 per emote. So if you do a whole
crazy.
package, it's nuts.
Oh, and I completely forget you can animate them too. That's right.
So you get every tier that you unlock emotes, you get like 5 static ones, like my face.
Yeah.
And then you get 1 animated one. So people go all out on the animated one.
Wow.
It's crazy.
What should we do as an animated one?
Well, I don't know. So there's the other thing, like there's this whole default package of emotes you can install in your web browser that gives you access to a ton of them. Like I think it's active. I forget what it's called. I looked it up yesterday, but anyway.
Oh, thanks, The Real TW.
That's the guy that won the coffee maker.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So, are you enjoying your coffee maker? Did you get it? Let us know
Are
in
you
the
drinking
chat.
Keurig coffee along with us this morning?
Let us know what's in your mug.
Also, Kelly wanted to share good news. I made my first woodworking sale ever last night.
Oh, that's awesome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. That's huge.
Wow.
Yes, Better Twitch TV. That's the one. BTTV. That makes sense. So I thought I enabled it yesterday on the channel. So if you've got those emotes, you should be able to do those too. I tried it this morning. It didn't work, but. So you're not allowed to post 40 of Davis's faces? No, you're not allowed to post 40 of my faces. I don't even post that many of my face.
I was thinking about doing a Bruce animated emote. Like if we could just...
We got to get that figured out. We got to get a good picture.
If we could just get his ears, his ears standing up, and then they go back. If we could just be like... His little ears.
I have a free Keurig coffee in my mug this morning. Coffee maker received. Thank you.
Yay.
Awesome. So glad you got it. Yeah, we do giveaways from time to time. And he was the first one. He showed up on the first day. Welcome back to the stream.
He's an OG.
Man, he took a free coffee maker from us, and he's still back for the stream.
Thank you.
Better than I would be.
Thank you.
If I got a free coffee maker, I'd be like, sweet, don't need to watch this show anymore. That's not going to happen anymore.
Doesn't get much better than this. Peace out.
With BTTV, you need to have the emote as one of your channel emotes. Fit it to be used in the channel. I added a whole bunch from the list. I don't know. Sounds like that credit card commercial. Yeah. I mean, all we do is copy and paste.
What works for other people, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So, nice. Well, I guess we could get to the sharpening. We have a few new segments to the show.
Yes.
One of them is called a meteorology minute.
And the business bit, which Kelly kind of led us into the business bit today.
Yeah. And Persnickety Craftsman, his first booth is tomorrow, and he's nervous. Okay, we're going to spend some time on the business bit today.
Business bit.
So,
yes, this is good.
This is the business bit. We're trying to sharpen our minds, our body, and our spirit every single day, because then if the rest of the day goes to crap, at least we got those 3 things accomplished, and we're not totally worthless. So, like the music, thanks. Yeah, we just got that going today.
It's a nice touch. It's a nice little something to have in the background just to make it more lively.
But yeah, business bit. So, what are you worried about with your first show tomorrow? Do you have enough inventory? What are your plans?
We're worried about the setup. Worried about being able to talk to enough people. Where are you at?
Everything.
All of the above.
It's pretty overwhelming. Like, there's a lot of factors. You got to get your stuff together. You've got to you got to build a bunch of stuff for the show, and you hope that the stuff that you've built is gonna sell.
Right.
And you hope that you don't set up next to somebody that is doing the exact same thing that you are. But I haven't really heard any stories like that. I've never heard any like horror stories of like, oh, there were 10 booths and they were all doing the same thing. Like, everybody does it so differently.
Right.
I don't think
it has their own spin on it.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I think one thing to really keep in mind is to stand out, like, visually. People, I mean, we're just so trained to look at the prettiest, the flashiest, the brightest thing in the room. And so one of the last shows or booths or events or whatever that I did, I literally wrapped, like, blinking lights around our booth. They were just little LED, like, battery-operated lights. I wrapped them around, and I made them go boop, 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 boop. And sure enough, everybody that came through the door into the event, like, looked at mine first. Maybe they didn't, like, walk to it first, but they at least looked at mine first before they entered the room and started, like, talking to everybody. And they're cheap. They were, like, $12 off Amazon, so.
Yeah, we got another guy in the stud stack. He uses a bright red tablecloth. And that just catches everybody's eye. Because everybody's got like a black tablecloth or a white one. But like he's got this bright, it hurts your eyes to look at. But it catches everybody's attention in a crowded booth space. Simultaneously worried nobody will buy anything. And that I'll sell out 5 minutes and run out. Look, if you sold out in 5 minutes and you didn't bring enough stuff, that's good.
That's amazing.
You can just... So keep your last one of whatever it is that you've made. Keep your last one and keep it on the table. And then take orders on your website.
Yep.
Hopefully you've got a website and you can just sell those things. And then when you get home, make them, batch them, and ship them out.
Yep.
So that would be a good thing. Don't worry about that. That's a successful day.
Yeah, absolutely.
If nobody buys anything, then
that can still be a successful day if you meet really good people.
Because you practice getting a booth together.
Yeah.
You practice getting all of your stuff together. So the goal is not for you to sell anything. The goal is for you to show up ready to go at this first show. Especially if this is your first show, you are not trying to sell anything. Oh my gosh. You were just trying to get there alive, set all your stuff out.
It's your first show for real. You're just trying not to forget all your products at home.
Right. So, yeah.
That's something that we do before we go to like big events or we do a booth or something. We tell ourselves like, all right, the goal for this is to meet people and tell them what I do. Meet people and tell them my story. That way, no matter what happens, if people buy lots of stuff, if they don't, if they're interested or they're not, at least we accomplished the goal we set out to do, which was tell people what I do and tell them my story. Because at the end of the day, that's always very productive as well. And if you can just get practice giving people your pitch, I mean, that's never bad. It's always good to practice giving your pitch.
Nice. Johnny November asked, did you guys ever post a final video on finding a building for the business? We posted like 3 videos about the building for the business. Where you been, man?
We did.
You got to spend some time on our YouTube channel. You missed a lot.
They're pretty good too.
We posted a tour. We posted a shop tour. We an empty tour, a shop tour. We posted the first sale in the business. We posted the first batch of boards in the business.
Yep.
We've been posting almost exclusively.
Yeah, we had a lot of videos come out right after we moved in because not only did we move in, but we moved in and needed boards. Like we needed to just hit the ground running because we couldn't stop because we still had orders coming in.
I missed all of that too, though. That's so crazy. Okay, I will never understand this about social media. Like that, our channel, when we moved into this space right here, our channel was like blowing up.
Yep.
You know, like Jimmy DeResta always talks about the man in YouTube's basement who like turns on the faucet for different channels.
And that's what determines whether your channel like grows or dies.
Right. For whatever reason, old man was like, faucet was wide open at the end of the year of us moving in. We were getting new subscribers. We were getting tons of views. And then it all got cut off at the end of January. But like we were getting so many new people. And then we get people that have been watching for a long, long time, just haven't seen any of our videos.
Right.
So I don't know what the deal is. You got to hit the subscription button. Got to hit the notification bell.
Yeah, because he said, I did spend a lot of time on your channel, but your videos stopped popping up for me. You got to hit the bell.
Yeah.
That'll help.
even then, you got to watch the videos. Like if you start skipping videos from a certain channel, it won't show them to you anymore. Even in your subscription feed, and this is like makes me really mad. Like I want the ability, and this is where social media sort of takes over. But like I want the ability to see everything from every channel and to watch the videos I want to watch and skip the ones I want to skip. But YouTube is only interested in you. How long is your session? On the YouTube app. And so they won't even show you that because they just want to get you watching a video.
Right. They don't care what video. They don't care if you're subscribed to it or not. They just want view time on the app.
Here's my hot take. Caleb, this is for a clip. Here's my hot take. I think in the future, there's not going to be a subscribe or a follow button on newer social media platforms. Because you're already seeing on TikTok, like no one hits the follow button.
Yes.
Because if you see a TikTok and you like it and you watch the whole thing, you're going to see 3 or 4 more of them. Literally, the next video in the feed is going to be one similar to the one you just watched and liked because the algorithm is better at choosing videos you want to watch than you are at choosing videos you want to watch.
For yourself. I really noticed this when I started our Smart Table Company TikTok. So we started our Jennie and Davis TikTok, a couple of years ago, kind of a while ago. And people were still following. TikTok was still young. We were able to grow pretty fast. But when I started the Samara one, less than a year ago, we're growing way slower on that because, again, people just don't follow. They'll like. I can get hundreds of thousands of likes on things, but not necessarily follows out of it, which is just crazy. It's changed so much just in the last year.
Well, they've just proved that the follow button is kind of useless. So my stupid prediction is that very soon we're not going to see any follow buttons or anything like that. I don't know what that's going to turn into. It might turn into like a donate button or a show your support button or something like that. But I don't think that the follow button is going to have much utility in the future, which is going to put even more pressure on the content creators to make a home run piece of content every single time they upload.
Right.
So, I don't know. But on the other end, then you can't make your subscribers angry. So, when we post a bad video on our channel, we lose a couple of subscribers. A lot. It's 6.
Yeah.
But we lose subscribers when we post a bad video. But if you don't have a subscriber base, that video just does poorly. And you do the next one. I don't know. It should show all your subscribe channels on the main page. Yep, that's what it used to do, but not anymore.
Yeah, now you have to manually go to the subscriptions tab and then scroll through and click on all
It's whatever. It's YouTube's platform.
It is.
We're
just playing on it.
At the end of the day, it's their sandbox. We're just playing in it. So,
yep.
But anyway.
If you don't like it, find a new sandbox. Here we are in the new sandbox.
Yes. Oh, that's another really good point. We wanted to not be so one-dimensional, so we started the morning show. It's going to give us a lot of content for a lot of other things. You guys are enjoying the morning show. We're enjoying the morning show. It adds energy to our day. So it's the first time we've made content that's given us energy. You landed a very profitable job last week that gave me closer to making a full-time switch. Awesome.
Yay.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
If that's your goal, man, that's so good to get those bigger jobs because you're like, man, if I can just get one of those every week or one of those every 2 weeks, you can replace your income. Then if you build a system and hire employees, then this is the next step. But if you build a system and hire employees and get those jobs consistently, then, man, you just get mailbox money. And that's always fun. Yep. So passive income is the official term, but I like
not passive aggressive income.
Passive aggressive income.
Just passive.
Here's your check.
No, it's got to be more passive than that. When we leave the house.
When we leave the house, we leave one of our YouTube subscriptions running for the dogs. That's nice.
That's awesome.
That's great. That's nice. That'd be cool if more people did that.
Yeah.
Support your local content creator.
Yeah.
Sweet. So business bit. Do we want anything else, or is that pretty much? I think that covers the business bit.
I think that pretty much covers.
What about the meteorology minute?
Meteorology minute.
What are we going to learn today? I'm going to get a sound effect that does a lightning strike when it's time for the meteorology minute.
Some thunder and yeah, just like that.
So
we should make the bit you making the noise and have it just cheesy and bad. So for today's meteorology minute, I was thinking we go super simple.
Okay.
Because not a lot of people know this, and maybe you just don't think about it, but where does wind come from? What is wind? What causes it? So a lot of people think, well, it's just moving air. Well, it is moving air, but what causes it to move? and it is all pressure. Changes in pressure. We call it a pressure gradient in meteorology. That is what causes like the pressure change, the temperature change, which causes masses of air to move and create wind. Pretty nutty, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I like to think of it like a balloon. So like we look at pictures of the Earth and it's very spherical and round, or flat, depending on your persuasion. We see
not
pictures.
flat.
We see pictures of the Earth and it's round, much like the Jennie and Davis circle here. But the atmosphere is kind of squishy. So if you think about like a balloon, if you were like to squeeze and hold the balloon, your fingers are going to make indentations in the balloon. So think of the atmosphere as like the skin of the balloon. There's like parts where it's like taller and shorter and like got little like pinpoints where your fingers are, where the atmosphere is lower than everywhere else. And that air gets squished like toothpaste out of a tube, and it's got to go somewhere.
Yep.
And so that's what wind is the Earth is getting massaged by solar wind and radiation and all sorts of other things, and it's spinning, and all sorts of things are leaving and coming into the atmosphere, and so it's making all these perturbations at the top of the atmosphere, and that ripples down. Also,
if you put high pressure on something, it's got to go somewhere.
Plus, things on the Earth, like water absorbs heat, land reflects heat, clouds reflect a lot of heat. And so all of this heat getting scattered everywhere is making the air expand and contract. So you get all these like swirls and everything, and that's sort of what makes the air move. Super big picture.
Which is why you get really strong winds when you get like a cold front come through, because like cold fronts are associated with pressure differences. Usually there's like higher pressure in the atmosphere, and then low pressure is moving in and scooting the high pressure out of the way, and that's where you get fronts from. But you've got like a major pressure difference, which is going to cause lots of strong winds, which is why you see winds associated with fronts.
That's cool.
Yep.
Thanks for the meteorology minute.
Yep. I think it was more than a minute, but
That was a great idea.
I think they'll forgive us.
Good job. So we've done our meteorology minute. We've done our business bit. Now it's time to do the book. So I've been reading this book. It's called Priceless, The Myth of Fair Value and How to Take Advantage of It. We've been learning a lot about prices in the markets and stuff like that and how all those things work. So yeah, it's fun. Whether you're a business person, it can help you with psychology of pricing. If you're not a business person, then you can start to take ownership of some of these rules of humanity. So what we're learning in the book mostly is that humans are very persuadable. We talked about our daily affirmations, how they're priming us for our day. If we think about good things in the morning, we're more likely to have a good day. Same thing with price. If we give you a wildly high number, then you're much more likely to guess another number that's like a little higher.
Right.
You see this on the car lot at a car dealership. So like they've got let's say you roll into a Ford dealership and there's the Ford Raptor, like at the end of the line of all the pickup trucks. And it's like what, $70,000-$80,000. Like they don't expect to sell the Ford Raptor. Like if any of you clowns have bought the Ford Raptor, you got duped because they're not supposed to sell that thing. That's supposed to be the unbuyable car. That's supposed to be the ridiculous truck.
I feel like
that truck is there to prime you to say, well, at least I'm not getting the most expensive one. Let me go for the leather seats.
Yeah.
Let me go for the trim pack. Let me go for the red one.
I'm having some self-control, so I'll just, I'll go for one under it.
They're just priming you to try and spend a little bit more on the lot. Because say, well, I'm not getting the most expensive one. I'm just getting this next one. Same thing with the Shelby GT500 in the showroom. It's like you're not supposed to buy it. It's supposed to be there to get you to go up a trim package.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. But
we are constantly being primed.
Anyway, chapter 9. I like this book. Short chapters.
Short chapters.
There's even pictures in here eventually. We'll get to it.
Really?
But, yeah, there's pictures and stuff.
Is it like a graph or is it like a picture?
Well, I thought there were more pictures. There's like graphs and stuff. That's pictures.
I was about to say, this book doesn't strike me as a book that has pictures in it. The pictures have got to be
I'm
graphs
a
or
nerd.
something.
Graphs are pictures to me.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so here we go. Chapter 9, Lunch with Maurice. In 1952, Leonard Jimmy Savage had one of the most excruciating lunches of his life. Savage was a 35-year-old American in Paris attending an academic conference. Seated across the table from him was a man with the expression of a startled terrier. His name was Maurice, a 41-year-old French economist. Maurice had his hair trimmed up the sides of his head, leaving a bushy, flat top. Between the thick haircut and the tight smile, there might be a frown. His face evoked one of those odd pictures. Because why are we talking about this guy? So he looked funny. He had something to show him. It was a little test he wanted him to take. The important thing is that Savage failed the test. Savage was a brash statistician then at the University of Chicago. He had gone into statistics at the advice of John von Neumann himself. Visually, the most remarkable thing about him was his eyeglasses. Okay.
Okay, it's so funny because these chapters are short, but they could be so much shorter.
Oh my gosh.
If he would just get to the point, get to the science.
So he knew quite a bit of statistics for an economist. He and Savage had begun a collaboration. Savage was attempting to devise a theory of how people make decisions. The decisions that concerned him tended to be about money. He was interested in how people assign prices to goods and services and how they make choices between them. Savage wanted to show that decisions about money were completely logical. Friedman desired just such a theory. It would supply a firm foundation for his utopian economics of the free market. There was a big problem with that. His theory was proved dead wrong. Proving theories wrong was a hobby with this guy. His parents had owned a cheese shop and had worked 80-hour weeks while holding down administrative posts with the French Bureau of Mines, writing the something economic works that secured his renown and ultimately a Nobel Prize. He did not limit himself to disproving wrong ideas in economics. He was just then embarking on a grand quest to disprove Einstein's theory of relativity. This guy was a troublemaker. He devised a special pendulum that would one day show Einstein's error, or so he believed. He spent much of the 1950s attempting to demonstrate that Einstein had cribbed relativity from some other guy. Proving Savage's theory was wrong was much simpler. Like a troll in a fairy tale, he posed 3 riddles. Riddle number 1: which of the following would you rather have?
That's a riddle?
Yes. A, would you rather have a sure $1 million, or B, this gamble? We spin a wheel of fortune with 100 slots. You have an 89% chance of winning $1 million, a 10% chance of winning $2.5 million, and a 1% chance of winning nothing at all.
A 1% chance of winning nothing at all?
Right. So, 89% chance you win $1 million.
Okay.
10% chance you win $2.5 million, and a 1% chance you'd win nothing. Or would you rather just take the sure $1 million? Chat, let us know. Would you rather have a sure $1 million, or would you rather have an 89% chance of winning $1 million, 10% chance of winning $2.5 million, and a 1% chance of winning nothing at all, and spin that wheel?
I think I'd spin the wheel.
I'd spin the wheel.
I'd definitely spin the wheel.
I think that's what he wants. Like, yeah.
1% chance, that's so low.
That's what everybody's saying, is spin the wheel. Yeah, like, because there's 1% of downside.
Right. And you could have 2.5 times.
Sure $1 million, I'm too safe. Yeah, well, hey, at least you're self-aware about it. That's half the battle. So Alia, this guy believed that most people would choose the sure $1 million over a small chance of ending up with nothing.
Fear of loss.
Right. So his theory was that people would choose the sure $1 million. Take the chance. And I think that's what they were surprised to find. I don't know. We'll find out. There's a second riddle. This time, your choice is A, an 11% chance of winning $1 million, or a 10% chance of winning $2.5 million. What would you guys take?
Say it again.
11% chance you win $1 million, or a 10% chance of winning $2.5 million. This is so much fun. This is why I wanted to read this book on stream.
I mean,
what would you take? Would you take the 11 or the 10?
The 10. It's only 1% lower for 2.5 times the gain.
Yeah. So he thought most people would choose B, like you did. There isn't much difference in the chances. You might as well go for the higher prize.
Yeah, people on Instagram agree too. They say spin the wheel. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So brings us to riddle number 3. In front of you is a sealed box. Which would you rather have? An 89% chance of winning whatever's in the box, and an 11% chance of winning $1 million instead, or an 89% chance of winning what's in the box, and a 10% chance of winning $2.5 million, and a 1% chance of winning nothing at all. So he's basically ascribing the same chances to a different puzzle
scenario. Again, I'd take the second one.
Right. I'm still trying to wrap my brain around this one. So a sealed box, an 89%
so you don't know what's in it,
of winning whatever in the box, and an 11% chance of winning $1 million. or an 89% chance of winning what's in the box, and a 10% chance of winning 2.5, or a 1% chance of winning nothing. So you don't know what's in the box. Okay. So what? There's a higher percent chance. Oh, okay. So it's like you can probably win something unknown, 10% chance of 2.5 million, 1% chance of winning nothing. Or you can trade in the 2.5 million and the 1 to get $1 million, 11% chance of $1 million.
But so basically B, they're just seeding you with a slight fear of loss. They're like, but a 1% chance you win nothing at all.
Yeah. Yeah, let's make a deal. That's exactly. It's too early to do all these riddles. I totally agree, Jason.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Cool. So, reasonable decision making says, in essence, that when deciding between a burger with a diet soda or pizza with a diet soda, you can ignore the diet soda because you're getting it in either case. The only thing that matters to you is whether you like burgers or pizza better. In general, according to Savage, deciders should ignore the common elements of choices and choose based on the differences. That sounds reasonable by just about everybody. But this guy doing the experiment spotted a subtle flaw. By Savage's logic, the choice in riddle 3 shouldn't depend on what's in the box. Whether you choose A or B, you get the same 89% chance of winning what's in the box. That doesn't mean the box's contents are unimportant. The box can contain $1 billion or a deadly tarantula.
Oh, no. Okay. If we're talking tarantulas, a slight chance of a tarantula, I think my answer just might change. That I hate.
See, you weren't primed to think about tarantulas
but
in the
now
box.
I was, and that potentially changes everything.
And that
for
changes. So, again, your decisions are not purely logical. Your decisions are influenceable. You can then sell this tarantula at least. Yeah. But according to Savage, the box shouldn't bear the choice between A and B. That choice should be based solely on whether it's better to have an 11% chance of a 1 million or a 10% chance of 2.5. In other words, to answer riddle 3 should be the same as riddle 2. Your answer to riddle 3 should be the same as your answer to riddle 2. That's not all. Suppose we open the box and discover $1 million in there. Then the choice in riddle 3 ends up being identical to that of riddle 1. In short, the answer to all 3 riddles should be the same, either A or B with no flip-flopping. So the guy running the experiment had tricked Savage into betraying his own rule of economics.
That's embarrassing.
Interesting. Absolutely. I love this band, by the way. The Midnight. Quick shout out. It's they're great. They're contemporary, but they do like 80s synth and like pop, and it just
got like an 80s vibe to it.
It's good summer music, good boating music.
Yeah.
It's great. You can hit the command playlist if you want to find the playlist on Spotify. But so a few months later, this guy gave a similar quiz to Milton Friedman. Friedman did not fall into the trap Savage did in giving consistent answers. I suppose you have to wonder whether Savage clued him in. In a 1953 article published in French, is this even worth reading? Sorry.
If you have to ask yourself that question when reading a book.
So choices depend on context, and no single number can express how one feels about uncertain outcomes. That's true. It's a sliding scale. It depends on where your risk tolerance is. Some people are very risk tolerant.
Yeah.
At the beginning of every show, no. That's pretty much the end of it.
Interesting questions, though. I like that.
Yeah, I do like the question because, and this is like a bigger problem with pricing and economics as a whole is like everybody just assumes that you're... Oh,
you just got so distracted.
I'm so sorry. We got raided.
Yeah.
Did you see this?
Yeah.
Why didn't you
popped
interrupt
up?
me?
Because I just saw it change the numbers.
Hello.
It said you got rated, and I was like, but I don't see the numbers.
When did it say that? Hello, everybody. Thank you for the raid. I don't know who raided us, but appreciate you.
Thank you.
This is the morning show with Jennie and Davis. We're content creators. We fly through hurricanes for research as our main jobs. We only do that part-time, though. The rest of the time, we have a furniture business, and this is our morning show.
Yes.
Welcome.
Yes. I think the majority of the people left, though. That's what they said.
Righteous Nikki is rating with a party of 77. Welcome, Righteous Nikki. Oh, he already knows the Midnight. Okay, I thought that was a new name. Welcome, Righteous Nikki. Appreciate you. The Midnight is great.
Yes, the Midnight is fantastic.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sad we missed that. You should have interrupted me. Next time we get rated, you have to tell me.
I didn't even see the numbers change. I was like, wait, did it? Because the numbers all look the same. And then I looked down and all the numbers were different.
Anyway, hello, everybody. Welcome. This is the morning show with Jennie and Davis. We like to have fun. We like to start our day on a good note. Because then if your day goes to hell in a handbasket, at least you had a fun morning.
Yep.
So thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. So we just sharpened our mind. Now it's time to sharpen our body. Oh, this is fun. So we're all going to look stupid and silly together. Jared was on yesterday, and he was basically talking about how psychology and everything else goes into it. This is not our first stream. This is our first week of streams.
Yes.
Or our second week of streams. We're still very new at this.
Yes.
So Jared was on the show. He's got a psychology background. He's talking about how important breathing is and everything else. So we're going to look really silly together. We're going to do these breathing exercises, get enough oxygen to your brain so you can make better decisions throughout your day.
He had a way better, more eloquent, scientific-based
he got real crazy.
That,
he was talking about the vagus nerve and like all sorts of like science-backed stuff. Trust me, bro, there's science here. So we're going to do these breathing exercises. Do you want to count us off today?
Yeah.
So we're going to breathe in for 4 counts, out for 4 counts. Jenny's going to count us off.
All right, ready?
Let's go.
In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold it out. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Somebody screenshot that right now. Out, 2, 3, 4.
Oh man, I'm getting lightheaded. So the thing is, when you're stressed or overwhelmed, it's probably because your brain is like frozen. You're in your fight or flight, but there's also this like third state you can go into where you just like freeze, and your brain isn't getting enough oxygen. And how can you make a good decision when your brain's not getting enough air? So the goal is to do this silly thing a couple times in the morning, and we can learn to practice that throughout our day. So as you're getting overwhelmed, stressed about your next craft show or whatever it is that you're doing, a lot of our audience has businesses and stuff. So if you're overwhelmed or scared about your business, then you can do these breathing exercises. Yes. But anyway, yeah.
Yep. Good stuff. So
anything
do
else?
that as often as you need.
I'm gonna make a note on my monitor to breathe. Yes, it's so important. Like, oh my gosh,
I find myself all the time just like straight up not breathe, like breathing so shallow, and then that causes you to be like more tightly wound, and then it makes everything worse. So.
I was doing these yesterday. You're gonna think I'm crazier than I already am, but
no, not really.
I was listening to a podcast yesterday while I was woodworking, and the show from yesterday popped into the feed, and I was like too busy to be able to change it, and it finally got to the breathing exercises. And I started doing them yesterday. I was like, well, here we go again.
All right.
It's really great. Nice. So we've sharpened our mind, our body. It is now time to sharpen our spirit with the last 5 minutes of the stream. So, what are you carrying that you shouldn't be today, Jenny?
I feel really guilty that we're gonna I don't know. We have a fun weekend planned, but I feel guilty for doing it because that means we're not going to be working on the weekend. And I'm just like, but we always work one of the days of the weekend. And I'm like, I feel really guilty about it. But also I know that taking time off is also very valuable and something that we don't do enough. So that's mine, is I just feel guilty for doing something fun instead of, and that's the hard part. It's work is fun for me too. What we do is enjoyable. I know I say sales scares me and I don't, I'm not good at it and I have to work really hard at it. But also I like what we do. So, I feel bad for skipping work. In summary.
Nice.
What about you?
You shouldn't be carrying that. It is hard to step away from the business and stuff like that. It's yeah.
What about you?
I'm feeling pretty good today. I don't think I'm carrying anything.
Other than that loud shirt of yours.
I've been carrying, I love carrying this shirt. This shirt is great. I love it. I got a bunch of these now.
Yep.
I think I've worn them all on stream so far. So.
I think so. Wait.
At this point, yeah.
Even the ones with the one with the leaves on?
I don't think I've worn the palm frond one, but
well.
that'll be the next one. Shirt is fire. Thank you. This is the one. I had to buy this one online. They didn't have it in my size in the store, so I had to buy it online.
Now he's got a whole collection of Cosmo
Now I got
Kramer
a
shirts.
whole collection of them. They're great. Got a little carried away. Did some online shopping late at night.
It's always a great idea.
But yeah. What is... Oh, next question. We never asked this question yesterday.
Ah.
What is your why today?
Oh.
When you wake up and your feet hit the floor, why do you get up today? What do you have to look forward to? What's your why?
My why is I want to wake up and keep building on something that somebody one day is going to come in and be very thankful that I built. Like, it kind of sucks now, and like part of it scares me, and it's long hours and we don't take a lot of days off, and there are so many things in a business where it's like, I have no clue how to do this. I have no idea, but you're going to give it a shot anyways and try, even though you're risking like screwing up and doing it all wrong. But I would love to hire somebody in the future who comes in and they're like, this is perfect. I love this. It feels like a perfect fit. I find joy and satisfaction in doing it, all because I put in the work to build it, even though it was hard.
Yeah.
I think that's my why.
Thanks for sharing.
Yes. What about you?
My why, man, so this is sort of like my why every morning. Like, I had a lot of health problems as a small kid, and I shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
And so I don't think I've ever said this publicly. I've like mentioned it, but I don't think I've ever like talked into it. But I had a lot of health problems as a small kid. Like, I should not be here. So literally every day that I am still here, I got work to do. Like, it's not about me. It's about helping other people, because I shouldn't be here. And the only reason that I'm still here is because I have to believe that I'm here to help other people, as selfish and screwed up as I am. So
That's deep. That's intense.
that's my why every day. Sometimes I get a little bit of sprinkles on top or icing on top if I'm excited about something else. But that's pretty much my why for every single day. And like Gary Vee talks about this too, like the chances of you becoming a human, like, are just astronomical.
Yeah.
Like, to be you with your specific DNA and your personality and everything else, like, there's nobody else like you.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a song. But anyway.
Is it like a Sesame Street song or something?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, no. What is it? Like, you are special. You're the only one. You're the only one like you.
I don't know.
Where'd that one come from? Was it Sesame Street? Maybe it was Barney.
Maybe.
One of those.
Who knows? Anyway, we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning on the morning show. You can get it after the fact. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but you can, if we're at the end of the show, but you can get it later on our YouTube channel, The Morning Show with Jennie and Davis YouTube channel. You can also get it on the podcast. You can just search The Morning Show with Jennie and Davis. You can also watch it on Twitch if you want to watch the past broadcast. Yeah. Anything else? I got to remember to turn off the mixer this time.
Yes. Oh my gosh. We left the mixer on for like 2 days. That's not good.
Yeah. So have a great day, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. And we will see you on Monday, bright and early.
Have a good weekend. Do the countdown.